Hi everyone, just checking in for our last full week before the final, week 16, and I want to just give a few notes, get you ready for the final and the end of the class. So those of you that stuck in and really went after it, I hope you have a different understanding than what you had when you came into the class, and that you can share this information as needed, which is going to be consistent throughout your life. Anyway, this Thursday I'm reading my notes. This Thursday is the last office hour, and you can access it through the sidebar, either through Confer Zoom or the chat. It starts at 7 o'clock, I'm on to 8. So if you have any questions, that's the time to come and get to me, all right? And if somehow that doesn't work for you, the hour, send me a message and we'll see what we can do for a special appointment if it's really needed. All right, now the whole class is going to remain open until the final day. So that means you have almost 2 full weeks to complete anything that's left undone, and I think this week it's only a quiz. So that's all there is this week. Check your grades also on the sidebar to see where you are. I did change them from percentage to points so you can better see where you are compared to what the syllabus said about what the points are. So be aware, the final is worth 100 points. There's 4 parts to it. There's a quiz worth 30 points, and there's one question, 20 points, and the other 2 discussions are 25 points each. So you have a potential of getting 100 points, which would give you a leap, probably 2 grades. Anyway, that's what I want you to have a chance to do. It's a major opportunity to make up for what you haven't been doing, or if you were sick, or if this COVID has really hit you hard. All right. As you can see, there's only the reading, watching this week, and the quiz. So that gives you plenty of time to catch up, and it also gives you time to study for the final. So I'm going to give you some hints on the final. The following will be on the final. The quiz, 30 questions, 30 points. A discussion worth 20 points about right to work. And I'm not going to give you all the details. You just need to know about right to work. You can do this with your book open. There's no time limit on the discussions, only on the quiz. And then reading again through Runaway Inequality. The second question, which is 25 points, is Inequality in America, the decline of worker representation. And then the third one, also worth 25 points, is Where Would Workers Be if our predecessors, the Joe Hills, the Elizabeth Gurley Flynn, the I can't think of, Bill Hayworth, all of those folks, Mother Jones, Sacco and Vanzetti, all these people that dedicated their lives, including the Rosenbergs, who were accused of being traitors and were murdered by the government through electric chair. Where would everything be? Albert Parsons. Oh my gosh, there's a million of them floating in my head right now. I'm teaching history next semester, and labor history, and I just think it's one of the most important things we need to know about is how we got here, what people did for us to get here, just like everyone who fought for their suffragette. So suffrage, like even when all the white men who were poor got to vote, then black men got to vote, then women got to vote. Now we're fighting for people of all ethnicities, gender fluidity, whatever it might be, to have equality from vote. So the third one is, where would workers be if our predecessors weren't committed to unions, to the labor movement? And I wouldn't say unions, because some of our predecessors, like Joe Hill, Elizabeth Gurley Flynn, Big Bill Hayward, Lucy Parsons, quite a few of them, maybe even Mother Jones, if I remember correctly, they were not necessarily pro-union. They kind of felt that the unions were giving in when you negotiate. Basically, they were anarchists, and they believed that when things don't work, you strike. and then you get that, and then if things don't work, you strike. However, the necessity for union dues in order to have the funds to help people when they go on strike, that created unions and the idea of solidarity, which many of you answered so terrifically. And I'm really pleased with those of you that have been staunch in your replies and have consistently given in good posts. And if I have said anything, you've gone back and examined and corrected things. It's been a good class reading your posts. So please have a safe year after this, because this is going to go on for a while. I hope you get everything done in this class so you can walk out with a B or an A. Remember, a D is a fail, so, and a redo. So, and especially if you're getting financial aid. So please take this time this week. I've given you the questions that are going to be on there, not everything on the quiz. The quiz is just going to be whatever we've been looking at for the whole semester. And I wish you a lot of blessings and abundance and safety. Namaste.